First of all, I want to send a message to our loving fans. Thank you for coming today in this game where, especially after two not appropriate or not good performances we had, and it was very helpful to see them coming and supporting the team again in a game where we struggled, where we had to fight back the negative score, and they are exceptional and great, and I want to thank them at first place. And also I want to send a message to our fans. It's the same actually what I said to our players. Get ready and prepare for a tough couple of months, because we are far from the team that we were, and it's going to take some time to fix it, and we have to stick together. And I want to make that clear. We have a good team, but we are still not in the shape that this team used to play and that we showed in the past. The past is behind, and what we have to do now is fix what we have in front of us, and that's a difficult situation in terms of lack of confidence, lack of precision, and lack of clarity sometimes in ideas. But that's why we are here, and I promise that we're going to fix it, and I promise that in a couple of months I'll make a different balance.
Pauno, you moved Basti to the back line tonight. How did he do? How was he able to organize the back line?
I think we didn't start well, and we struggled with the defensive line. We struggled actually to recover the ball, and that became in one point very frustrating for everyone on the field, because it wasn't clear exactly our automatisms and our defensive organization when we have to defend. So after we switched to the different formation, when Basti dropped in the line of three at the back, obviously he did a fantastic job in organizing and giving proper instructions to our boys. And from that moment, I think, except the opportunities we considered, because there were more our mistakes that obviously a great team like Portland will always take advantage of, I think we didn't have bigger issues in the game. Second half, we opened very well. Adjustments worked well, but again, our team struggles defensively, struggles tons to understand, to switch that from being a team that has the ball to the team that has to defend, and to switch to that urgency that is required, obviously, when you defend the goal. And as soon as you get closer to your goal, you have to have more urgency, and that's what we are missing. That's another thing. And it's not that it's not addressed, but it takes time. But we will fix it.
You're talking about fixing it. Why do you think that there is so many things that need fixing after last year when there was so much success?
I think we switched some players left, some players new players came here. What has to be fixed, it's as I said, the defensive performance. It's very poor, and what has to be fixed is that as I said, the past is behind us. So what we did in the past and the performances we had, they are not a present thing, which means that we have to understand that if we don't have the right defensive attitude, if we don't help each other, if we are not organized, and from that shape or defensive shape, we work to win our battles, our duels, and then help the teammate to do the same, and then we work as a unit, and we all move in the same shape constantly until we win the ball. That's what we are missing. That's what I see on the field. I see that there is a lack of connection, lack of communication, and that has to be fixed. And I address that. difficult decisions are coming. Difficult decisions. And we made some mistakes. I made mistakes, and I have to fix it.
Pauno, what did Drew Connor and Diego Campos give you off the bench today in the second half?
I think they, starting with Diego Campos, he came in, he gave us a little bit more of calmness with the ball. I think he found very good gaps, and we found him, that connected very well with him. That gave us that transition from our end, from our half to their half in the final third also. We basically, the build-up in our first goal was related to that transition and that fluidity of our play. And he brought us also, I think he understands very well how we want to play. And in the preseason, he did a very good job. We want to take very carefully his introduction to the team and stepping in, just like we did with Elliot. We don't want to burn the young player, but we also we see and feel the desire that he has and wants to deliver to the team and to deliver to our organization and our fans. So we are very, let's say, at this point, we are very happy with the progress, and we expect that he has also high ceiling. I think Drew matured a lot in the last 2 years, and we are very happy also that he can, as you could see, he played very well as a midfielder. Then we moved, we switched the formation. He played on the right side. He still has to learn some defensive principles in that position, but I think offensively and in the midfield, he can give a solid performance, and keeping the concentration and working a little bit more on his decision making. I think he can be very helpful for the team.